No, girl, your problem is you.
I am so happy. So now that is my reality.
Realize that nothing changes in your life until you have the correct mindset for it. Good morning. I sent off the husband and the little one to school. Well, he's going to work, but she's going to school. That was her breakfast. I have not eaten breakfast just yet. I do have to pick up some groceries to make myself the breakfast I like to make. But in any case, we're going to get ready for the day. I already got ready, but ready. Because I haven't been feeling my best these days. And I know just applying just a little bit of makeup to perk up my face is going to make me feel a little bit better. Today is technically Wednesday. It is the second day of the week that I'm off. I was off on Monday. I worked the weekend. But unfortunately on Monday, I was still feeling a little bit under the weather, even though I did a couple of things that I needed to get done. Like go get a car wash, putting gas in my car. I did try to go to Pilates and I did. But it wasn't my best. So it was like a weird day where I was really productive and everything was really going really well, but I just didn't feel my best. So I didn't even record any of it because I was just like trying to nudge on through the day. I am getting ready to have an equally productive day as an equal restful day. I wish I could oil this hair, but I don't. Oh. So I feel a little bit more put together, more ready for the day, simply by throwing on some really basic makeup and getting my life somewhat together. So changes. On Monday, I already told you what I did. Last Thursday, I didn't record that either. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. But that was a really productive day, like 2 really productive days, but simply because I was feeling under the weather and I just was not into it. Today, I'm not either, to be honest with you. But I said to myself, I'm gonna feel a little bit better if I just go ahead and put on some makeup, get myself ready for the day, and turn on the camera. For the most part, I'm like, let's just wake up and like get on with it, because they were really productive days and it really sucks that I didn't even record them because I felt so accomplished and so good about myself. I have already started losing some weight and just getting my mind in order. I realized that nothing changes in your life until you have the correct mindset for it. So if you want to lose weight, you not only have to put make goals that are achievable and put systems into place to help you achieve those goals, but you really have to remember that it's a mindset thing. If you keep fighting with yourself over the littlest things, you'll trip up and then just forget about all of it. Like, it literally all starts in your mind. Zoning in and being more aware of the practices that I was falling into. For example, coming home from work, literally passing by a McDonald's, a Wendy's, a Taco Bell, anything, your local food shop, anything, to just numb my feelings and then have like this acid reflux going to bed. I realized that hole that I fell into of numbing my feelings with food and not using food as fuel really not only set me back in my own personal journey, but set me back a lot in just mindset. Like, I would travel and go on vacation and I would have a hard time admitting to myself that, no, girl, your problem is you. You look the way you do because of the neglect you've put yourself through. We're gonna do our 30 minutes of reading before I head out to Pilates. On the days that I'm off, I have to remember I have to fill my cup first, because then I pour out of an empty cup and then I get like short-circuited. The book that I am reading today is Christ the Healer. It's an easy read. It's long, but I mean, the font is so big. Let's get to reading. We're 5 minutes away from noon, so maybe good afternoon. We are done with Pilates, headed over to the grocery store to just pick up some items. And I love it because this grocery store, there's a Target right next to it. Not that I'm a big Target fan. I just love the fact that like in the grocery store, they're not selling absolutely everything that you need. Like I need batteries. And so I'm just happy that I can separate that. So I'm gonna pass by the Target first to get batteries, and I need garbage bags, and then I'm gonna do my groceries to then head home, have a delicious meal, and just continue to relax. She's probably wondering, what are you recording? Just myself and my activities. So funny, I'm gonna give you some funny things. They didn't have the shrimp tempura that I like, so I got regular crispy shrimp. Hopefully it's good. They have a shrimp section in Sprouts I didn't know about, so.
Though today has ended, the night's still young.
That is nice.
Period with new clear blue
Take a little piece.
pregnancy test. Our most sensitive digital test ever.
Too much, too
For
much.
whatever result you're hoping
Half
for.
of that.
Like this size?
Yeah, and
Early digital pregnancy test from Clear Blue,
Smells so
America's
good.
most trusted brand.
roll it into a ball.
I love how you make it small. You lay it down or you put it flat.
No, just put it down. Make 6.
Behind you, I'm gonna rank this one right here to 400. We have an hour to finish up our prep. There's one.
These are my famous cookies, and I finally got my groove back. I have had a really long time of making them horribly, and you know what it was? The missing ingredient was love. Not only that, patience. When you're browning the butter, make sure you're there, making sure that it doesn't like burn completely. You want it to like be brown enough where it almost is burnt, but you don't want it burned. That was number 1. I wasn't using the correct butter, room temperature ingredients, and making sure Greek yogurt or sour cream, whatever you use, is full fat. So none of that 2% or 0%, because you need the fat for the crispy edges of the cookie. And of course, when the cookies come out, a little bit of salt. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
You want to ask, what do you have for breakfast? How do you ask this? Anybody want to try?
朝ごはんは何は食べます。
What's missing at the end?
あ、
there you go. はい、そうですね。食べますか？
朝ごはん、sorry.
A showcase at the annual Food and Wine Classic in Aspen. $125,000 furnished by Healthy Choice and the title of Top Chef.
She pushed the boundaries, like she pushed it very far, and you guys should be proud of her.
Stephanie, I should be proud of that.
Hopefully they can make us make some Mexican food today.
Your challenge today, guys. Banana leaf, custard. I feel bad for Nick. Everybody wants to win, and I don't know if I would give immunity up either. Let's get it on.
I want to see what you represent through this po' boy.
Fried shrimp, so I better make a damn good po' boy. Chef Roy Choi and I have in common is the fact that we're both Korean. So, you know.
A lot of really happy challenge. This represents
This is breakfast for me. My husband's gonna come home and literally be like, seriously? Seriously, you're not hungry? I'm not hungry, babe. Hello. So to kind of sum up my day, it is almost 3 p.m. I woke up this morning just well rested. I went to Pilates. I got a tire patch done to my tire because it was flat for the second time. I am currently meal prepping, but before that, I started making the burger bun dough. Now, you saw the perfect round ball that it was, and I freaked out because when I went back to the recipe, I forgot the egg. The egg was there. I forgot the egg. And I felt like I was on Top Chef, where literally they forgot the most pivotal ingredient. Like, you need a binder. And I forgot the egg. Long story short, it had been maybe like not even 2 minutes, not even 2 seconds since I put my ball in the oven for proofing. And I took it out. I started smushing that egg into it. It became a smushy, blobbery mess. It was disgusting. And I was like, you know what? It's sort of binded into it. So let me just pray that this comes out to some form, way, or other. It was a disaster. So I put it in there, waited 30 minutes. I said if after 30 minutes it's not rising at all, then I'm just gonna nix it and go to my local grocery store and buy some burger buns, because I don't want my husband to come home from work and be hungry waiting on these burger buns, because I want to make some smash burgers. In any case, after I did that, it did rise, and I was able to semi-form it into a nice, beautiful, slightly sticky ball, but I did it. And now we took it out for proofing, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please, I have not taken a look at this. Wow, 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 won't he do it? Look at that. I am so happy. So now that is my reality, I am going to go ahead and form it into balls. This is gonna make 8 burger buns. We're just gonna eat 2, but I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna freeze the other balls. I'm gonna freeze the rest of the dough. I'm gonna make 4. And the rest of the dough I'm gonna freeze for a later time when we want to have burger buns. I always clean my surfaces, so before I even usually record this, oh, this is so cute. Look, there's a bubble. I don't know if you can see the bubble. Can you see the bubble? There's a bubble forming, and it's like still rising. It's gonna like, I always clean my surfaces because, hello, you gotta have clean surfaces. It's the 16th of January, and it's just been a great 2 weeks at the beginning of the year. I can't stop saying it. I feel so utterly good. So many, and that's not to mean that bad things haven't happened. There have been a lot of hiccups, but every time there's a hiccup, I'm like, huh. And I just keep smiling and keep going. And that feeling of just feeling like, you know what, God's got me through it all. Like bad things will happen, because trust me, they have. But I'm okay. We're good. We're good. You know, so I don't know. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Different flavors at one bite.
Thank you. Think of Shirley's deconstructed spam recipe.
After eating about 1,000 recipes in my spam like I've never seen it before is
Nice to see you smile. You've won $10,000.
I'm certainly going to have a boost of confidence moving forward, but
about the things we used to do. No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you?
I just want you guys to know, if you ever mess up like I did, I wish I took a picture of that gooey mess, but I was like horrified at myself. There is coming back from it. If you forget the egg, as long as it's room temperature, you can still get this. Wow.
Yeah, you wanna put that dish in your mouth.
It's pretty comfortable being single.
Well, that was a really exciting.
Getting to know Nina has been a blast.
Reunited, regardless of those.
Beautiful.
Are you like impressed that I'm your wife?
Yeah, baby.
Right? I'm like the bomb.com, right? Maybe I made this from scratch. It took me 4 hours to make the buns. From start to finish. Would it have been easier for me to like in that time go to the grocery store, come back, and it's less time? Yes. But no preservatives. Wow. I impressed myself.